Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for coming today, and thank you so much for Mr. Abdullah for giving access to one of us here today. My name is Manan Ayesh. I am a substance use disorder prevention worker, worker and health educator from Access. Also, I'm a part of the ASAP Coalition, Access Substance Use Disorder Prevention Coalition for Access. Today, our presentation is going to be about making healthy choices in our everyday life. If you guys have any question, you guys can feel free to ask me. Okay. Okay, so today our presentation we're going to be covering why healthy choices matter for our children, how we're going to help them to make healthy choices in their daily lives. Also, we will give you, as parents, we will give you tips on how to help your kids and your children make the right and the healthy choice. In all aspects, such as healthy eating habits, physical activity, attendance, and routine. Also, sleep health, risk taking, and avoiding harmful substances. This is very important for all of our kids, all of our children, especially if you guys have teenagers. We're going to see how to help our kids choose and make those healthy choices, and also how they're going to make social healthy choices, how they're going to choose their friends. Okay. As I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And also, we're going to have resources. And let's start. Here, any of the parents have teenagers? Teenagers? Okay. Any elementary kids? Okay. Everyone's here. Okay. Okay, so why healthy choices matter? So, of course, for long-term health, establishing healthy habits now prevents health issues in the future. We all know that prevention is better than cure, right? We always say it, especially in Arabic, we say, that, right? So it's the same thing. To prevent the harm from happening is better than curing the outcome later or curing the disease later, right? So this is how we're going to learn about making or helping our kids make healthy choices. Also, healthy choices enhance well-being. Um, so better physical and mental health for every family member. So when you help your child take care of his physical health and mental health, this will make him or help him grow up in a healthy way, right? In the future, less diseases, better immune system, right? Also, it matters because it makes stronger bonds. So shared healthy activities create lasting family memories. It's very important when they're little. You teach them on the healthy things and make like healthy activities with them so they remember that in the future. And as they're growing up, they grow in a healthy way. So it's harder for the kids like to start a healthy life or anyone to start a healthy life when they're older, but it's easier when they grow up, step by step, making those healthy choices. Correct? Yeah. Okay. بالعربي اوكي سعادة انا راح احكي بالانجليزي وادخل شوية عربي لما وكمان اذا بدك انه اي okay. So nutrition for energy and growth. اللي هي التغذية للطاقة والنمو. Okay. First, we have to encourage our children to eat a variety of fruits and vegetables, right? To eat fibers, to eat their proteins every day, so they can, and also the whole grains. Um, Also to limit the sugar and processed foods and soda. Okay, eliminate the snacks, the junks, like candy, chips, all these things. Try to um, put in put in those healthy nuts, healthy snacks. اللي هي المكسرات. ابعدوا عن الحلويات، ابعدوا عن السكاكر، ابعدوا عن الشيبس اللي مش صحي، او اللي هي شيبس مش عارفه اللي هي مش صحيه، والمشروبات الغازيه. اوكي، كمان ميك شور انهم اتاكدوا انه طعموهم الخضر والفواكه المفيده لهم. وكمان الحبوب اللي هي البقوليات، واذا اللي هي البقوليات والالياف. وكمان البروتينات، يعني كثير مهم انه تعميم البروتينات، حتى لو انهم بياكلوا شيء مثلا في نظام حيواني ونظام نباتي، رايت؟ اللي هي في ما بيحبوا ياكلوا مثلا دجاج ولحمه هيك، اتس اوكي، نحط لهم اكثر بقوليات. المهم ياكلوا كل هاي العناصر الغذائيه. كمان stay hydrated with water. Make sure انه تشربوهم مي، especially خصوصا بفصل الصيف. لازم تشربوهم مي اكثر. اوكي. Stay hydrated means انه يظلوا يشرب ميه. بس في شغله نعم بالمدرسة. So هي حسب نظام المدرسة. So it's up to the policy of the students. If they're allowed to only go twice to the bathroom or to the restroom, because like this is the school's policy. When they go home, they can drink more water. Okay, so they're here in school. They're here to learn, right? I understand that, but it's up to the school policy. Unless there's kids, they have health issues, and that's different. You guys as parents have to talk to the administration about it, okay, and to the teachers. Also, this is very important. Family meals encourages bonding and better nutrition. Also, when you guys have a family meal, you guys will sit all together on the table, and we'll talk about the day. We'll talk about what happened in their day, right? Also, and like the home cooked meals, they're healthier than the store bought, correct? And they're ready to eat meals. اللي هي لما بتطبخوا انتوا بالبيت كأهل، الاكل اللي بتطبخوه بالبيت هو بيكون صحي اكثر من الاكل الجاهز اللي بينشرى من المحلات، صح؟ Okay, so this is also very important. Sleep health. Sleep improves focus, mood, and immune system. So for us as adults, we have to sleep from 7 to 9 hours. For our kids, they have to sleep from 9 to 12 hours, depending on their ages. Okay, so the younger they are, they have to sleep more, or they need to sleep more. Okay, just look at like for us, if we're tired all day, we need time to rest and to have energy for the next day, correct? If we can't, like if we don't sleep for more than 12, 15, or 20 hours, people can get very sick, right? Also must have consistent bedtime, wake up times, and meal times. So when you guys set up your kids on routines, they will learn discipline. Okay, Okay, you have time to go to bed. You have time to wake up. There's school. Wake up, go to sleep. It's time for you to eat. It's time for you to go play outside. It's time for you to turn off TV, right? You guys have to teach them um those things and those rules and make sure that you guys stay consistent. Okay, not today, but the potential. Okay. معلش هخلصها بعدين. Okay. Also limit electronics before bed. This is very important. No electronics in bedrooms before 2 hours at least before bedtime. You guys have to turn off or take away your phones, turn off TV, and turn off any screen device for them to have a healthier sleep because the screen does have a blue ray, which will affect their melatonin, right? And their eyesight. Okay. Um, Also eliminate screen electronics from bedrooms, as we said. Some people and some parents they have policies, no TVs in bedrooms. It's up to parents, but before bedtime the TVs should be off. Okay, 2 hours as we said before bedtime. So خليني اترجمها الى الصحه um, نوم صحي النوم الصحي شكرا. اوكي سو النوم الصحي اللي هي النوم الصحي او النوم بيساعد الواحد على التركيز صح على الراحه والراحه النفسيه كمان وبيقوي مناعته المناعه او الجهاز المناعي بجسمه صح؟ اذا احنا الكبار البالغين احنا بحاجه من 7 ل9 ساعات نوم. الاطفال بحاجه من 9 ل 12 ساعه نوم. اوكي هلا طبعا هذا الشيء بيعتمد على قديش عمره. اذا كنا كان اصغر بيكون بحاجه لساعات نوم اكثر. اوكي وكمان لازم يكون في الجدول تاع النوم والجدول تاع الاكل والجدول تاع الاكتيفيتيز اللي هي لما يلعب برا ولما يصحى من النوم. هاي الجداول لازم تكون مضبوطه للعيله وللاولاد. لازم تكون هاي الجداول مستمره عليها دائما انه يلا بدك تصحى على المدرسه الساعه 6 مثلا او الساعه 5 ونص يلا اصحى بدك تروح تنام الساعه 8 لازم تكون مجهز حالك للنوم 9 بتحضر. اوكي وطبعا حسب انت العيله شو حاطه قوانين. وكمان لازم التلفزيون واي جهاز بشاشه او حتى التليفون لازم يتاخذ من الاولاد ينطفى وينحط على جنب. لازم يكون كله مسكر قبل بساعتين من انهم يناموا لانه الشاشه بتطلع اشعه اسمها بلوراي هي الاشعه الزرقاء بتاثر على النظر وبتاثر كمان على الهرمون اللي اسمه ميلاتونين المسؤول عن النوم. اوكي بدك تتاكدي انه كل الانشطه مطفيه عشان يصير عندهم نوم هادئ وعميق. شكرا. So now we come to the active lifestyles. We have to aim for at least 30 minutes of movement daily. Okay, make sure you guys are walking, running, they're active, they do sports. Never say that, oh, my son or my daughter, they got tired. They have so many activities. They're in basketball, they're in football, they're in soccer every day. No, it's better to keep them busy. Okay, better to keep them busy. They will get tired. It's okay. It's better for their health. And then let them have a restful night and a restful sleep. Okay. So as we said, 30 minutes of movement daily. Outdoor adventures. They can go for a walk. They can go on their bikes, play on their bikes, ride their bikes, or play outside as a family. If you guys are going to the park for a while, take them with you. Okay? Tell them, okay, let's turn off TV. Let's go for a walk. Okay, turn off TV. Let's go. I can walk and you can go on your bike. Okay? Walk and play as a family. This will encourage them and make them even like enjoy the activity that they're gonna do. As we said, limit your child's screen time. Team sports encourage participation in organized sports for physical and social benefits. As we said, put them in sports, let them play sports for them to be socially and physically active. So because exercises reduces anxiety, reduces stress, and improve their sleep. اوكي هلا الاكتيف لايف ستايل اللي هي نظام الحياه ال 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 النشط النشيط يعني لما بيكونوا نشيطين بيكونوا عندهم يكبروا وهم نشيطين يتحركوا اكثر صح؟ هلا اتاكدي انه اولادك يناموا مش يناموا يتحركوا ل 30 دقيقه كل يوم اوكي وكمان خليهم يطلعوا برا طفي التلفزيون عنهم خليهم يطلعوا برا يلعبوا خليهم يطلعوا يجروا يرفضوا يلعبوا على البسكليت لما تطلعي مثلا على البارك خذيهم معك خذيهم معك يمشوا خذيهم معك يلعبوا خذيهم مثلا انت بتمشي هم يمشوا يركبوا البسكليت تاعهم كمان حكينا عن التيم سبورتس اللي هي الفرق الرياضه شكرا الفرق الرياضه بالمدرسه خليهم انه اوكي بتحب تلعب كره قدم انضم لفريق كره القدم بتحب تلعب كره سله انضم لفريق كره السله جرب اللي بدك اياه من هاي الفرق وهاي الالعاب المدرسه لتعرف انت شو بدك ما عمرك تحكي انه او والله حرام بيروح تعبان لا خلص خليه يرتاح بغرفته لا كل ما شغلتيهم بيكون احسن لهم اوكي لانه هدول اسم الله انه عندهم طاقه كثير اوكي لازم يفرغوها فالاحسن انه يفرغوها بالانشطه الصحيه والمفيده لهم اوكي لانه كمان الانضمام للفرق الرياضيه بتساعدهم انه يعملوا علاقات اجتماعيه مع الاولاد الثانيين وكمان انها فائده صحيه لهم بيضلوا حركين بيضلوا نشيطين ورياضيين كمان انها بتقلل التمارين الرياضيه بتقلل القلق بتقلل الضغط التوتر وكمان بتحسن من نومهم اوكي لانه لما بيتعب الولد بالالعاب او بالرياضه او بالتمرين بيروح بينام تحكي ما شاء الله نام بدون حس احنا بنحكيها صح؟ لانه ليش؟ لانه بتحرك عشان هيك بده يرتاح Okay, so now we're going to talk about good attendance and routine for success. Okay. So a lot of the kids or a lot of our kids will say, oh my God, why do I have to go to school today? Right? We hear that a lot. I'm tired, Mama. Don't let me go to school. Oh, my stomach hurts. I don't want to go to school today. Unless they have fever, they're going to school. Okay? Make sure that they go to school because academic success, this is how they will succeed academically. Okay? Also, regular attendance directly correlates with better grades. When they go to school on every day, okay, they will have better grades because they're not going to be missing. If they don't go to school, they're going to miss out on a lot of things, right? A lot of classes, a lot of information, right? So make sure that they go to school unless they're sick or like there's a health reason that or of course a family reason that they can't go. Also, as you said, missing too much work, missing too much school can impact their learning and their growth. Consistent routine, as we said, the bedtime, wake up time, meals, this will keep our kids feel secure and disciplined. Okay, when there's rules, when you have time for them, okay, wake up and go to school. Okay, put your phone down and go to sleep, go get ready for bed. This is how they're gonna learn discipline, okay? By being consistent in routines. Also, social development, being present helps build friendship and social skills. A lot of the kids, if you ask them, why do you guys go to school? After, maybe or maybe not, after saying, oh, we go to school to learn, they will tell you, I go to school to see my friends, right? I go to school because I want to play with my friends. This is good for them, right? They build friendships. A lot of students, a lot of people, they still have their friends from elementary school, from middle school, from high school. So it's very good for them to keep their attendance, to learn, and to build healthy relationships. اوكي هلا بدي اشرح العربي اللي هي الحضور والروتين اللي هو النظام. لما يجي يحضر على المدرسه كل يوم الا اذا كان مريض معه حراره، طبعا لانه حيمرض غيره وهو بحاجه انه يرتاح. كثير ضروري وكثير مهم للاطفال انهم يحضروا على المدرسه عشان ما يروح عليهم اي شيء من الدراسه. يعني صراحه لما يكون عندهم مثلا ماده رياضيات، اذا ما اذا انشرحت اليوم للصف وهو ما انشرحت له، حيكون صعب عليه انه يفهم هذا الدرس، صح؟ وكمان يمكن انه ما يعرف انه عنده امتحان، عنده واجب. عشان هيك كثير مهم انه يضل باستمرار يحضر يعني كل يوم، الا اذا كان مريض او كان في ظرف طارئ. كمان حكينا عن الروتين اللي هو وقتاش يصحوا، وقتاش يناموا، وقت الاكل. هذا كلياته مهم لتحطي لهم نظام وقوانين لهي، عشان هذا الشيء بيساعدهم ينضبطوا، سلوكهم ينضبط، حياتهم تنضبط. هذا كثير مهم لهم. كمان السوشيال ديفلوبمنت اللي هي التطور الاجتماعي. يعني بيكون عندهم زي ما حكينا انه الاطفال في منهم ممكن يحكوا لك انا اذا مثلا سالتيهم ليش بتروحوا على المدرسه، ممكن يجاوبوك يحكوا لك انه بنروح على المدرسه عشان نتعلم. شيء احنا بنعرفه شيء اكيد، بس بيحكوا لك انا بروح على المدرسه عشان اشوف اصحابي، صح؟ انا بروح على المدرسه عشان اشوف اصحابي. ولا مره سالت انا يلا اوكي حتعرفي انه الثاني هو الجواب الثاني. شوفي انا بحكي لاولادي الحمد لله انه في مدارس. يعني عن جد تخيلوا انه شفنا هذا الشيء لما كان وقت كوفيد، لما المدارس تسكرت حسينا قديش ما في جواب صح وما في جواب خاطئ. كل واحد لما بيحكوا اكزاكتلي لما بيحكوا لك انت لازم تكوني انه منتبهه. لما بيحكوا لك انا بروح بس عشان اشوف اصحابي، اوكي طلعي على اللي هي معدل كيف يعمل بالمدرسه، كيف مثلا شو امتحاناته، شو الارقام، شو الجريدز، وات ذير جريدز ار. اذا اوكي انت بس فيك يعني انا شايف انه انت بس بتروح عشان اصحابك مثلا، اوكي اذا علاماته متدنيه انه انت لازم تحكي للمدرسه انه شو مثلا غير اصحابك، مثلا شو اللي مأثر عليك بالمدرسه اللي مش مخلي علاماتك تعلى، اوكي. انت بس يعني هو ما في صح وما في غلط، بس احنا كاهل لازم نكون واعيين انه اللي جاوبوكي جواب انت يلفت انتباهك لشيء ثاني، اوكي لا اوكي بس عشان تشوف اصحابك بس انه علاماتك قليله. او اذا مثلا انه ابنك علامات عاليه بس ما عنده اصحاب، كمان هي بتكون كمان انه فيها علامه استفهام انه ليش مثلا ما بتعرف انه بدك مساعده بانك تختار اصدقائك، اوكي. فاحنا كاهل بنكون بس واعي. Okay, help your children. Okay, help your children and teens understand risk taking and consequences. This is very important. This is why we have to help our kids learn to make healthy choices. Okay. Okay, tell me, what are you gonna choose today? What are you gonna wear? This is what we ask our kids. What are you gonna wear today for school? Okay, this is a normal choice, right? And this is something easy, right? Oh, they'll tell you, okay, I'm gonna wear jeans, my black jeans with my white t-shirt. Okay. Um, so you gave them two options to choose from. Okay. When they're growing, their choices will get harder. It's gonna be harder for them to choose. So teens like to take high risky behaviors. So that's why I asked who has teens, who's a mom of a teen kid or a teenager kid. Okay, because sometimes you say, where, what were you thinking when you did this? Okay, they put themselves in some things that you think is dangerous. Okay, you think it's dangerous, but we say like, how did you do that? I didn't think before doing it. It's they like to take adversity. Why? Because risk taking is a typical part of growing up. They want to explore the limits and their abilities. Okay, especially if, like sometimes their friends will dare them to do something. Okay, you have to tell them, okay, even if your friends are daring you to do something, you have to think, is it a high risk? Okay, well, what's the consequences for it? If there's consequences and dangerous consequences, then that's dangerous. Then you have to make the right choice. Okay? You have to stop, think, and then go. Okay? If it has um, consequences and hard consequences, no. Make a better decision. Make a better choice. Okay? As parents, we should empower our children with knowledge to help them make the right decision. A lot of parents, they will say, um, don't talk about it in front of the kids. Let's say about like smoking, okay? They will say, don't talk about it in front of the kids. Don't let them hear that. Instead of doing this, you teach your child and your kids and your teenager that there is smoking, okay? There is vaping and there's vapes, and that's dangerous for you, okay? It has a lot of the consequences of it. You will become sick. It causes cancer. It has a lot of chemicals in it. You may healthy body.
Forgot May. You may get sick. You may get sick. You're not gonna get
So you may get sick
because the parents all smoke.
So you may get sick. But let me tell you guys, since we're talking about kids and teenagers, if they smoke before the age of 25,
Mhm.
okay, this will affect their brain growth. Okay. So what I tell the kids, or what I tell my kids, if they come to me like to argue, or with an attitude, oh, how about it's okay vaping? How about we vape? I said like, okay, don't vape until you're 25, until the age of 25, because the brains will fully develop by the age of 25. Before that, their brain will not be fully developed. So when they smoke before the age of 25, their IQ is lower and it will affect the growth of their brain. Okay? So, and then as parents, this is how we know if they decide to smoke. Um, so before, no smoking before the age of 25. But if you want to do it after the 25, go ahead. Okay? If they reach the age of 25 without smoking, it will hardly be for them to start smoking. Okay? They're already grown up. They'll say, okay, I'm not gonna smoke. I'm already an adult, right? I don't want to try that. So this is how you do it. So a lot of kids that come to you with an attitude, oh, it's okay. I will start vaping. Okay, I'll do it by the age of 25. Just because they like to argue and talk and try to convince us. This is what's cool about our kids. And it's nice, and it's also like sometimes it's scary. They're smart. They're smart, and they just look for the points that they can argue about. Okay. So also have, as we said, empower them with knowledge. You tell them the danger of the smoking, of the cigarettes, of the vapes, of the drugs, of the marijuana. You tell them the dangers of it. Okay. Because they're in your home now, but they're gonna grow up and they're gonna leave, right? They're gonna go to work, they're gonna go to college. They will not stay in your home forever, correct? So someone else will teach them. Someone else will teach them about smoking. Someone else will teach them about drugs. That's why you have to empower them with the knowledge. Also have open communication. This is very important. Talk to them. Talk to them. Okay? Open communication about the consequences of various choices. Teach them about the consequences. This is risky. This is, if you smoke, you will get sick, right? If you drive if you drive fast, you will get in a car accident. Okay, this is how. And then God forbid, لا سمح الله انه اذا سريع انه crash and then your loved ones الناس اللي بتحبك like يعني فكر بحالك بالناس وبأهلك صح؟ Okay, talk to them about reckless driving, as we said, high-speed driving. Talk to them about substances, smoking, vaping, and marijuana. Okay, خليك هلا تحكيها بالعربي. So بدك تساعدي أطفالك والمراهقين خصوصا يتعلموا المخاطرة اللي هي عواقب المخاطرة. Okay, the risk taking اللي هي عواقب المخاطرة. لما انت بتتخذ قرار هذا القرار بينتج عنه عواقب صح؟ يعني كل قرار احنا بناخده له عواقب وخيمه ممكن صح؟ اوكي مثلا اذا دخلوا مثلا اذا قرروا او اذا اختاروا انهم يدخنوا بعمر صغير هيدا بيأثر عليهم انه المخ عند او الدماغ عند البني ادم بينمو كل لما يصير عمره 25 يعني تخيلي انت قبل ال 25 دماغه مش مكتمل النمو اوكي سو اذا دخن قبل اذا شرب الفيب هلا كثير ناس بتفكر انه الفيب والسجائر الالكترونيه هاي ما فيها اشكال ما فيها مشكله ابدا نو فيها مشكله كثير خطيره اكثر من الدخان نفسه انا بعرف انه كثير في ناس بتحب تأرجل اوكي كثير ناس بتحب تأرجل بس في كثير ناس ما بتعرف انه اللي بتأرجله هذا تبغ هي مش تفاحه هي مش برتقانه صح هي تبغ محطوط فيها تبغ فهذا كله نيكوتين كله بيأثر علينا صح صح وكمان بيعتمد على قديش الوقت اللي اخذتيه انت تأرجل اوكي يعني تخيل اذا قررت تقعدي That's true. So هلا إذا أنت قاعدة مع صاحباتك وطولت القعدة ل4 ساعات بتغير الراس بتغير اوكي تخيلي أنت قديش هذا الشيء مضر لإلك هلا هو مضر لإلك كثير بس تعرفي شو أكثر المضر لأولادك بالبيت فمثلا ناكل بس تكونوا بالمدرسة هلا اوكي رح احكي عن هيك هلا انتوا بتفكروا انه احنا مثلا من قلب اللي هم بالمدرسه اوكي في شيء اسمه second hand smoke شيء اسمه third hand smoke اوكي yes so in first hand smoke اوكي انت بتدخلي صح second hand smoke is when you're smoking and that toxic smoke is in the room or around you. For example, like the person smoking, you're breathing that toxic air. Okay, that toxic smoke. It does affect you and affect your lungs in a different way, in a worse way than the person that smoked. Okay? Third hand smoking, which is when you get in a room and you smell. You say, okay, it smells like someone was smoking in this room. Stop. بتدخلي على السيارة, you get in a car, for example, and say, why does it smell like someone's smoking here? It smells bad because this means third-hand smoking. Because if you smell it, that means the chemical is on the walls, is on the curtains, is on the furniture, the fabrics. Okay. كل هاي البرادي والحيط والمفروشات كلياتها بتتعطش بتشرب هاي الدخان. فانت دخلتي المحل شميتي ريحه، هذا الماده الكيماويه موجوده، النيكوتين موجود. اوكي، بعدين احكي لكم شغله، النيكوتين بياخذ 7 ثواني، 7 ثواني ليدخل على الدم. ما في دواء يحتاج 7 ثواني ليدخل على الدم مثل النيكوتين. اوكي، هذا قديش انه نعم. اوكي، احكي مع اولادك، بدك تحكي معهم عن المخاطر، مثلا المواد المخدره، الادمان، التدخين، لانها موجوده. انت ما فيك تخبي، ما فيك تخبي هاي المعلومات. انت لا ما بدي اياك تسمع، لا انت علميه هاي قبل ما غيرك يعلميها. اوكي، علميه المخاطر صح، لانه ممكن ياخذها المعلومه من بره بطريقه. Okay. Also, having open communication. دائما تفتح المجال مع اولادك بالحكي، تواصلي معهم، خليهم يحكوا. اوكي؟ تناقشي معهم، خليه انت اسمعي شو عندهم. اوكي؟ اللي هو النقاش المفتوح. اوكي؟ احكي معهم، خليهم يسمعوا. كمان كثير مهم تحكوا معهم عن الاسواق السريعه. يعني شوف قديش كنا بالكوميونتي. The reckless driving and speed driving is very, very dangerous. And we see it a lot. Okay, we talked about this. أهم شيء كمان إنه تنتبهوا لصحتهم النفسية. Okay, make sure you guys teach your children stress management, deep breathing, mindfulness, encourage open communication, as we said, compliment them, and celebrate their achievements. This is very important. And also, if you guys, if they need help, seek help, speak to the counselor, to the school counselor for them to get help. Surround your kids. This is for social choices. Surround them with supportive, positive people. Okay. Teach your kids to say no to peer pressure. This is why. So tell them, never be afraid to say no. If someone comes to you and tell you, here, take a cigarette. Here, come and smoke. Tell them no. I have asthma, for example. Because social support, strong social support means stronger resilience. Okay? Do you guys have any questions? Okay, I just want to close this. I just want to say this because the choices we make today shape the future we live tomorrow. That's why it's very important to help our kids say yes to the good things, say no to the bad things, make sure they choose and they make the right choice and the right decision in their everyday aspect of everyday life. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much.